sweet. Riley KS can't be beat. Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Her puppies, Jack and Jill, so true. Hey, hey. Shelly, Januki, Jamie, and Melissa, her crew. Protector of dog dens in Dincomb's land. Lost in Palia, controller in hand. Hey! Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Hey! Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Hey! Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Listen, Linda, what does she say? Hey, hey. How do I do that? Asked every day. Jersey or BFF through thick and thin. Simulator games, where does she begin? Hey, heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Hey, heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Hey, heave-ho, come on, let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Megastore Simulator. How are we doing today? Excuse my voice, don't know what's going on there. It's been a really weird Monday for me today, so I'm not sure what's going on. If it's a full moon or there's just some weird stuff going on out there. Anyway, Terry, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, Gina, how you doing? Miss, is it Starius? Am I saying that right? Please make sure you correct me if I'm wrong. Gina, how's it going? How is it going with everybody today? So they've added a new cart. I've already gotten it only because I wanted to see what it looked like up close and personal, but I haven't played at all. But you guys, I want to tell you, I really watched, while I was working today, I was watching Rusty Champagne, and the dev for Megastore was in his chat answering questions. And Rusty had some really, really good questions for the dev, and the dev is, oh good, Miss Sarius, I'm so glad. If I ever say it wrong, just don't feel bad to correct me at all. I don't mind. Hi Bugsy, how are you? Good to see you. So Yellow Games, who is the developer of Megastore Simulator, was in Rusty Champagne's chat earlier today, and he was in there for quite a while Rusty asked some questions, made some suggestions, even really good suggestions, and I think the dev is going to look into them. I'm pretty good, Gina. I'm having a really weird day. Like, people have been weird today. Like, I was in Rusty's chat, and I just happened to mention, because the dev was there, I just mentioned, and y'all have heard me talk about this before periodically. Somebody mentioned, I mentioned that I can't use the megaphone in the game because I get this static feedback, and I said, I don't know if it's because I'm not on a headset with a mic versus I stream with a desk mic and my speakers are right here, and I don't know if it's like feedback, but I've never been able to use it. Now, it's not death-defying for me not to use it, but one person who is in Rusty's community said, well, what's your setup like? And I said, well, I'm at work, so I can't tell you exactly, but I have a Logitech, I think it's Logitech microphone, and I mean, it seems to work fine. I don't think the microphone is the problem. He answered pretty quickly after that he thinks that I sound distorted and that my whole audio needs to be redone. And I'm thinking, how do you even know that? Like, you didn't even have time to go to one of my videos if you even looked me up and listen to me. Why would you say that to me? Why are people oh, sorry, I didn't mean to spin you guys. Why are people so easy behind a keyboard to just yell something out like that? So then, of course, then I was really nice about it, and I said, you know, thank you, I appreciate your opinion. I have listened to my videos. Someone's always saying that to you. They don't know what they're talking about. I know, Bugsy, but you know, it makes me doubt stuff. So like, I go back and listen to my videos, and of course, I don't know what I sound like you guys hear me. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to know what you sound like until you hear a video of yourself talking. You know what I mean? Like, I can't hear myself talk and know what I really sound like as well as you guys do. And I went back and listened, and I'm like, well, first of all, distorted, don't doubt because you sound fine. Thank you, Bugsy. You know, distorted to me, though, I think, hey, Miss Darius, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, the thing that bothers me, I guess, about it is they choose the word distorted. That's the second time somebody said I sound distorted. Distorted to me is a pretty harsh word. I mean, that means you can't understand me at all. Like, I sound so bad that you can't even understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? To me, that's like distorted. Morning, Rena. How are you? Good to see you. How are you? How are you doing? So, I don't know. I'm trying not to let it bother me, but you know how I am. I'm going to dwell on it for a while because, you know, that's what I do. Okay, so someone being a keyboard warrior? Yeah, Rena, someone has. Someone touched my button, pushed my buttons. Some people just think they know everything when they actually know nothing. I know. Or some people are just trying to be mean. I don't know what. This is the new cart, you guys. This is the new cart. Have we not been saying in this game how we would like a cart like our Restockers have? This one's even longer than the ones our Restockers have. If I remember correctly, it's supposed to hold up to 28 or it's supposed to hold up a lot of boxes and a lot of different size of boxes. Please don't let it bother you. Let it go. I will. I'll let it go in a day. I have been wanting that cart. And look, so I don't remember what level you have to be. You have to be a certain level. It wasn't very high though. And this is, you can sell it for half. So you can see it wasn't that expensive. It's not expensive at all. Because you can sell it, when you sell it for half of the original cost. So $12.50, y'all do the math. It's not that expensive. So a couple of things Rusty asked the developer today. A couple things, like, why do I have a dock door open? Who's been in here? Who's been in here leaving my dock doors open? Do I have any more dock doors open? Okay. Difficult, I know, but try not to let them have any power over your thoughts, feelings, or confidence in yourself. We would not keep showing up if we did not appreciate you. Oh, Rena, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. I always think, should I get a new mic? I even talked to my son because he's a streamer on Twitch. And he said, Mom, your mic is fine. You're fine. There's nothing wrong with anything. Don't worry about it. Shame I don't move boxes anymore. Maybe on the next playthrough. What do you mean you don't move boxes anymore? Oh, did you get your bakery completed so you're done? Because you don't have any new products? I have a lot of moving boxes to do. So there's a couple things. I asked Rusty because he's been changing these numbers. I don't understand the number system, and he is just like I am, where he's like, I want to help when something comes in on a dock. I want to help put it away, but I have no, there's an empty box, betcha. But I have no idea where it is. No, why is this over here? That's weird. Oh, is that when I was redoing my clothing area? Maybe I might have left that out. That could have been me. But he's like, I'd like to be able to help him, but I have no idea in the world, in this warehouse, what is on what rack. Now, y'all know you change the numbers to names. Well, my problem is the more products I've gotten, like I kept all my bakery stuff together. That was pretty easy to do. But as I've progressed and gotten more and more products, I have not been able to put them all together except for the seafood. The seafood so far has been pretty easy because their boxes look different. So I've not been able to keep everything together except for a couple things. And it's like, I don't want to try. I don't want to try. But what Rusty was saying, I don't know where a certain thing is. So if I want to come help, it'd be nice if when I'm bringing it out here, could it not highlight somewhere? Even if it was just the rack, the shelf that was on, if it could be highlighted so I know where to put it, then I want to be able to help. So he's going to look into that. Now, if you play Bookshop Simulator, you will know if you pick up a box and you open it and you're carrying it out to refill a shelf, but you don't know which shelf you're going to, it highlights the shelf and you know exactly where to go. If you shut the box because you still have some left and have to return it to the rack, the shelf rack, it highlights the shelf rack. It highlights the shelf exactly where it's supposed to go. So that is very doable to do. It's a matter of the dev of this game being able to get it coded in. And I believe he's going to try to do that. And I think that will be amazing. That will be so helpful. I have boxes all over the place and I can't put my boxes up higher racks because I have to get to storage level 5 or 6. You mean warehouse level? Yeah, you have to get to warehouse level. I started out with racks and I got the pallet stacker because I'm comfortable using it. And I just got enough racks to go up 3 high. And I kept expanding my warehouse and I would only go up 3 high. I did that for a long time until I could get the reach truck, which I despise. I will use it now, but I bring the rack over here closer to me, and so I don't have to go far with it. We learned that lesson. But I just did up to 3 levels on each rack for the longest time until I could get the warehouse expanded enough to where I could get the reach truck. That's what I did. Hey, Ghost Pet Shop, how are you? Good to see you. I have all the bakery warehouse is shelved and organized. I'm just expanding the store. And once it's big enough, I will reorganize and decorate. Awesome. Awesome. That sounds great, Gina. It sounds like a plan. So, yeah, it takes a while to get your levels up. So you improvise until you can get to the right, until you can get what you need to get. As you can see, even though I've expanded this much, there's still a lot to expand, you guys. There's still a lot to expand. Like, this is crazy how big this thing is going to end up being. I'm doing good, Ghost Pet Shop. It's good to see ya. Good to see ya. Yeah, try that, Miss Stardust, because start out slow. Only do the 3 high. Keep adding, keep expanding. Just, you know, and I've alternated between the warehouse and the store. Like, this has taken me a long time. This did not happen overnight. This has happened, you know, a little bit at a time, and I just alternated with money, I've just alternated between growth of the store, growth of the expansion of the warehouse, and just trying to get more products and stuff in. And we have $14,000. We are working on the grocery store. We still have a lot of refrigerator space. We only have one slot of freezer. One slot. We have a lot of shelves, maybe not in the right order, depending on what item I get. That's the hard part. This is all the cleaning supplies and household items. So I don't know if there's going to be more of that. We may have to add shelf for that. Bama, hi, how are you? Good to see you. The warehouse is awesome when fully expanded. Oh, I can imagine. It's huge. And there's more coming. So, okay. So one thing that Rusty asked was, if I pick up something in the warehouse, okay, there was a couple things with that, you guys. If I pick up something, it would be nice to highlight what rack it's on, the place on the rack, something that tells me where to put it. And the other thing he said is, if he comes with his cart and he goes and he's helping put stuff away, so he goes into the truck and he fills his little cart up here and he finds where he's supposed to go, guess what? You can't just click something and make it go on there. You have to stop and you have to do it manually. There's no way to just do that. So the dev is going to look at that. It'd be nice if you're holding on to this, that you could just flip the boxes onto the pallet. You know what I mean? Because right now you can't. So there's that. So the dev's going to look into that. Trying to think what the other thing was. Oh, I'm not even gonna say that because that's that was funny. It was really funny. So Rusty was having his restocker stock everything, and he watched somebody go out. One of his restockers went out. He followed him, and he went out clear through the front, and he went all the way down here. I was dying laughing. And he all of a sudden just kind of like flipped it up onto the roof and then walked back in casually. And we're all like going, what in the heck was that all about? I know, Miss Darius, wouldn't that be good? So, of course, the dev was in the chat. And so Rusty was explaining what happened. He goes, do you have your shelf turned around the right way? Because it was this shelf right here. He didn't. He had it facing the other direction. So they had no way to stock it. That's so funny. That happened to Austin too. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. He just had to turn his rack around, his shelf around. You gotta watch them white little squares in the front. That's where the stalkers go to put the items. If it's flipped around to the other way, they have no way to stock it unless they go outside. You better start saving for the freezer. Why? Is it going to be expensive? I've not heard anything about the freezer yet. I've been keeping it up with the test channel in their Discord. I haven't really seen anything about that yet. I think we need to reorder first before we do anything else. Let us reorder first. We also talked about ever being able to hit this max number. I still don't think there's a way to do it. Either does Rusty. Rusty did some testing while the dev was there, and we're like, I don't think we're ever going to need this. But I even said, why do we need to have a max number? Like, why do we even need to have one? What difference does it make? Time for you to go? Okay. See you later, Gina. So I'm not really sure what the whole reasoning is behind needing to know how many people are. You can tell how many people are in the store by the left number. Why do we need to know what the max number is at a time? Because I have never come close to hitting it. I think the highest I've gotten was like 65. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I add more products or anything else. You know, I want to check that one more time. Do I need to go down just to be safe? Okay. So I don't even understand the whole need for it personally. That's just me. Okay, that one's good. Let's go ahead and put that to dock 1. Sports. Sport. Nothing in sports. Okay. Vending? Nothing out of stock in vending. That just seems so weird not to have anything out of stock. Doesn't that feel... That feels weird. Like, even blank like that. That looks weird. Just saying. But bakery never looks correct. So... And this is supposed to tell you 3 things that they can't find. No boxes found for cutlet Red Pool. I ordered that. Noodle. I ordered that. Those are the only 2 I see. That might be the only 2 I see. I don't know. I ordered them. They should be on their way. They should be on their way. So, wow, I don't have anything out of bakery again. Maybe not. Maybe not. 1 left on that one. That one will be coming close sometime soon. No. Not really. So we still have $10,000. So we want to see what the next product is in groceries. Oh, sorry. I don't know where my computer is anymore. Oh. Licenses. How else would I know how many is in my store? Where else would I look? I mean, why do you need to know? You know, that's my question. Like, why do we need to know? If you look up in the top left, you see the 0. There's none in my store right now. So this is supposed to be how many people are in your store on the left side. On the right side, this 88, that means this is how many people can be in your store at one time. So if you were to get up to 88 people in your store, that means you probably need to get another register so you can have more people come in. But I don't get close to that number ever. And why do I need to know the max people? I don't even know why I need to know that. But between Rusty and I, we both talked about it in our chats, and we never get close to hitting that max number. So it just doesn't make sense why we even need it there. Oh, I'm in bakery. Why am I in bakery? I was supposed to be in grocery. I'm not even in the right department, you guys. This is not going well so far. We've got, looks like shampoo, maybe? Oh, it's hard to tell what these are. That might be a jam or jelly. That looks like hamburger of some kind or some kind of meat. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure. This looks like shampoo or lotion. I'm not sure what this is. Well, we're just going to get that. We're going to go see what they are. We may have to get another freezer if that one other thing was needing to be frozen. Because, okay, so let's see what these are. Wet wipes. It's wet wipes, you guys. It's wet wipes. Hey, I got the... Oh, it's shampoo? It is shampoo. It's called Dope. Oh my gosh, really? It's called Dope. Yeah, that's new with the update, Mysterious. That's new with the update. They used to just say I don't have anything to do. Now they say at least 3 products. Okay, so we have shampoo. Men's shampoo. Okay, so it's shampoo, Dope, and men's shampoo, Powder Fresh. Fish sticks. I swear that looks like hamburger. Jam, that can go on the shelf. You know what I think we're gonna need? Well, it's only one freezer item. It's only one freezer item, and we've got room for that. But we're out of room for like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. So, and I think the wet wipes and both shampoos need to go on a shelf over there by the cleaning stuff, because that's toilet paper, there's toothpaste over there, you know, there's stuff. So the jam can go over in the grocery area. That's not a problem. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we may have to get another shelf for over there, unless I have an empty shelf that I'm not remembering. Let's take this to dock 2. Or did I do dock 2 already? We'll do dock 3 to be safe, because I'm not for sure. Let's go into pricing, and let's go ahead and price our stuff. So that's not seafood. No. Hey, at least we're down at the bottom now. Okay, so 7, way too much. 6.5. I can deal with that. 6.5? No, way too low. 7.5. Way too high. 7.25. Okie dokie smoky. 7. Wow. Okay, getting picky now. We'll do that. And 550. Way too high. 525. We can deal with that. Okay. So let's go look in our grocery store area. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another shelf. That's okay. We can get one shelf. Shopping furniture. Oh, do I want to do a double shelf? Or let's do a single one and put it on the end for now. I want to look at the licenses. We have up to 24 licenses. We have 6 more licenses to go. More cleaning. I could end up putting one on either end though if I need to. I can't even tell what that is. That's noodles. That's maybe ice cream? I don't know. TV dinner? More toilet paper. That's gonna be on a shelf on its own, probably, is the toilet paper. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's that many cleaning products left. I say we get one to put on the end. Did I already do that? I already totally did that. Storefront, please. Okay. So everybody's already stocked and really? Everybody already stocked and everything's already done? Really? That fast? I don't have my restockers paused, right? Nothing to restock, labeled shelves. Everything are 80% stuff. Okay. So they did stock and they just don't have anything else to stock. I'm all right with that. Okay. So what if we just kind of put this for now, like right here? Oh, don't try to do that. Why don't we put it like on the end right here for now? I might choose otherwise. Miss Darius, what were you asking? That's new because, yeah. How else would I know how many is in my store? Where else would I look? Well, for people, it's at the top right, left. That tells you how many people are in the store. If you go to management, if you're talking about your staff, you're going to go to your manage staff and you're going to go to like restockers. Now, this is going to tell you though all of them. So like you have to look at the shift. That's early, that's late, that's late. So I wish they would put them all together, like all your early ones together, all your late ones together. So as you scroll down, it goes from like early to late, but they're all intermixed and I don't know why. But this tells you how many stalkers you have. You can look at anything and say, how many bakers do I have? There's one late and one morning. Oh, got you. Gosh, don't you just know this game now? There you go. There's all your early people. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 early shifts restockers. Now we can change this to late. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a lot more late. I have a lot more late. I think it's because I changed a lot more to have late than I do early. Early is when I restock. Okay, so that's when I reorder and they go out and stock everything, make sure it's all good, ready for the store to open. But the afternoon people, because it starts at 1400, I feel like that's when more people have ransacked the store and they need to be restocking quickly. So I have more for the afternoon than I do the morning. Hi Jill, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? So that's why I have done it that way. Doesn't mean it's the right way to do it by any means. That's just what I've noticed in my store. I've only played 175 hours. What do you mean? I know the game. Stop it. Stop it, Rena. There's also a new finance, you guys. Now, this is if you want to take a loan. Personally, that is a personal choice. I have never taken a loan in a game. I'm too scared. I won't be able to pay it back in time, and I'm not going to take the chance. But y'all can do it if you want to. Payments are automatically charged at the start of the due date. I believe I read in the patch notes that you can pay it off early. It also goes by how much you can get per your credit score. How does it know your credit score? I have no idea. My credit score is fair. Your credit score affects daily interest rates. 2% poor, risky 1%, fair is 1%, good 0.8%, excellent is 0.6%, pay on time to improve it. Well, I don't really care. I personally don't care to take out loans in games. I like to try to do it on my own merit. Not to say taking loans is bad, you guys, please do not misunderstand. If you want to take out a loan, that's absolutely fine. If that's how you are going to play your game, you need to do that. Why did nothing come to Dock 1? Did I not order it? What is going on with my game? I feel crazy right now. Did I not order them? I thought I did. No, there's nothing in there. You guys, where did they go? Did you all see me change it? I didn't order the products, did I? I just ordered the shelf. It's fine. You can tell me. But wait a minute. I thought I ordered the products and sent it to Dock 1. Did I not? Can somebody rewind the VOD and see if I ordered those and sent them to Dock 1? Or did I send them down further because I was scared? I sent them down further. Okay, that makes me feel better. I was like, oh my gosh, all that money. You don't do loans either. No, and I mean, some people do that and they do them really well. And that's cool. I'm just not one of those people. And I'm going to tell you what I love about this cart so far. Before with my little hand cart, I could not fit one of each of these boxes, all 4 of them. I could only fit 3. Look at us go, you guys. Look at us go. I love this cart. Bama, are you loving the cart? Rena, are you loving the cart? Like, serious, this is game changer for me. This is game changer for me. Okay. Fish sticks are gonna go, whoa, where am I going? They're gonna go right over here. Oh wow, there's a lot that fit in one. I like that. Look at that. That looks so good. I need that cart. The cart is amazing, isn't it, Bama? It's amazing. You can get the cart, Miss Starius. You can get the cart. Cart's available. Now, what is that? Is that shampoo? Okay. Maybe we should pause. Whoa. Maybe. I really wanted to set you down for a minute. Let's pause our restockers. I might have to do some rearranging. So remember what happened last time. Manage staff, pause. Okay, everybody's paused. Doc 3, Rena, I'm way past that point. Do you need to catch up? Do you need to maybe refresh your stream? Or did you go back to look, honey? I'm so sorry if you did. I'm sorry if you did. Yeah, Miss Darius, you can go buy one if you are at the right level right now. Okay, we're gonna put these here. Did you go back and look, Rena? If you did, I'm so sorry, and thank you. You asked me to go, okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I thought you were behind in the stream. You know, YouTube does that sometimes. So that's the men's shampoo. What is this? Gentle shampoo. Don't you think we need that on the same shelf? Will it fit in this box? Peace to my heart. We could put that on the same shelf. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, then we have this shampoo. I'm gonna put it up here. That looks so good. That looks so good, you guys. I like that. And then what do we have here? Wet wipes. Oh, we'll just put wet wipes right here. Look at that. Boy, there's not many in a box, is there? Is there? What's this? Jam. We got jam. Okay, this is condiments. That's salt. God, where do I want to put these? We'll put jam down here. I love the jam jar. I love the jam jar. I will say, like the bread, it's an asset that a lot of grocery stores use. Grocery store simulators use. I've never seen these. They look like Twinkies to me. The jam jars, the mayonnaise, that ketchup bottle, the salt. I've never seen these before. Pit Pat I've seen, Pablo, all of these right here I've seen. I have not seen that before because I've never seen it anywhere, or that. So there are a few, yeah, the Choco Picks, that's normal. These coffees and teas, normal. This one is not normal. I've never seen that coffee one before. The candy is normal. I've never seen whipped cream. This oil and the flour and the sugar right here, that's normal. But yeah, there's several things that are different assets. I'm loving that so much. It's hard to find, I'm sure, for a developer. Okay, both of those, these are all empty, right? I don't think we have anything else to move around. The shampoos fit on here perfectamundi. I would imagine it's really hard for a developer to find, oh, cool, to find different assets, you know, that have not been used by like a gazillion simulator games. I don't even want to look at my warehouse. There are boxes everywhere. Take a day and clean up. clean up, everyone. I don't know the song. I've heard other people sing the song, but I don't really know the song. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this kind of out of the way. No, I want you to let me go. Let me go. That is jam. Let's put this back where the jam goes. Right there. We'll put this fish. We'll put that back. Okay. Now we may have to get another rack for out here. We may have to get another rack. I thought I got a rack and put it right here last time. Am I crazy? I could be. Yeah, my warehouse was a mess at a certain point too, and it's just taking a day to clean up and get it how you want it, you know? And then it makes you feel so much better when it's done, you know what I mean? It makes you feel so much better when it's done. Okay, we're gonna move this to dock 4 because we're gonna be right by there anyway. There is no place to out anything. Sure there is. All you gotta do is move stuff around. Pack it all in a corner if you have to. Line it up on the side. There's plenty of places to put stuff. You just gotta work with it. Okay, we'll just close that up. We'll just go get our pallet stacker. Yeah, you just gotta move stuff around. Where am I going? I just went right by there. It's fine. You just gotta move stuff around and just kind of start at one place and just figure out how you kind of want it to be set up. Some people go this way, some people go the other way, like straight across from left to right, you know? It just depends on, you have to play with it. You have to play with it until you figure out how you like it. Wow, where am I going? I'm just talking. Don't mind me. I'm fine. The pallet, when you can get the pallet stacker, this is a godsend. Godsend. Telling you right now. Yeah, unfortunately, unless you start the game over, you have to figure out how to make it work. Because there's no other way. No other way. The dev should allow us to get a pallet sticker at the warehouse level 2 or 3. You mean a pallet stacker? I don't know. I didn't have any problem with not getting it until later. I did fine. I did fine. Yes, I can unload a pallet here. I just have to raise it, okay? Okay, maybe not. Okay, now I can. I started the same way as you, Riley, but have changed the whole warehouse to go the other way, and it fits so much more in. See, I might decide to change it later. I don't know. I just keep expanding and I just keep adding more shelves. So far I haven't had a problem, but Rena, I'm not as far as you are though, by any means. So I might change my mind later. You never know. You never know. Yeah, I did a lot of this without having a pallet stacker at first, Nastaria. So you just have to keep leveling up to where you can get one. Move things around on your own. That's what I've had to do. That's probably what everybody's had to do. I mean, nobody is any different in that respect, you know? I'm just gonna put this right here because it's kind of big and long and it doesn't fit like over in the corner like that one does. And I'm okay with that. Let us resume our restockers so that we can go open up. But I agree, because when you're just playing the game and you're not streaming it and you're just playing the game, you can just stand here and kind of do whatever, watch another streamer, you know, whatever, while your game plays through a day. But when you're a streamer, just sitting here like this, that's kind of boring. I'm leveling my warehouse to expansion 5 now so I can get a stacker. Oh, good. See, there you go. Yeah, it's one step at a time. You got to do one step at a time. I changed it when I had a lot done already, so it was easier to be able to arrange things all together. Yes. The problem though, Rena, is there's probably some of my shelves that have pallets of a different department with a different department, because at the time, and I just still don't know if I really care that they're mixed. I really don't care. You're watching and playing, Bama? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, and Rusty was talking about this today, when you're a streamer, it could be boring. You know, it might be boring for you guys to just sit here and watch me watching everybody, because like I don't really have anything to do. And that's one reason why he was talking to the dev, and he said, I wouldn't mind helping them like restock or whatever, but like I have no idea where anything is in my warehouse, because my warehouse is so big and I have so many products now. And so he's like, if I ordered something, I don't normally order during the day though, you guys. I do it first thing in the morning after my staff has been paid. Oh shit, that's a cute outfit with the purple capri pants. Let's go. We don't get bored? Okay. It's bigger now? Good. See, there you go. You can do it. It's just one step at a time. One step at a time. There's a lot of rearranging, Miss Darius. There's a lot of rearranging. Like, and it happens to all of us, because you get to where you get to a certain point, and then you can start really ordering pallet racks, and then you can really start ordering by pallet, and then you rearrange how your warehouse looks, and then you rearrange how your store looks. There's a lot of rearranging. The bakery, where the bakery is the only thing at the very beginning I was like, nope, that's staying there. That is staying there because it's a perfect spot for it. And I don't think that wall expands anymore. Please tell me, Rena, if that wall doesn't expand anymore. I really hope that side doesn't expand anymore. Or I'm going to have to move my whole bakery back, and I don't want to have to do that. Which wall? The purple wall. Where the bakery is. The one I'm kind of looking at from here. I get so confused by their clothing that they wear, because half of the people are in short sleeves and capris, and then there's some people walking in with jackets on. Like, okay. Has not expanded anymore in your game? Okay, good. I really like how the bakery is set up over there, and I really, really, really don't ever want to have to move it. That's kind of why I put it there. However, that doesn't mean that later on the dev may not expand that area. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. It does not expand because the warehouse is on the other side. That's true. Rena coming in with all the smarts tonight. Not Riley. Riley's not thinking that way at all. Rink, how are you? Good to see you. I noticed your store name. It's perfect. I know. It is perfect. Every simulator game that I play that has a store name is always full pockets. It's always full pockets because, you know, if you're gonna go grocery shopping, aren't you gonna come out with full pockets? Of course you are. I name any store on any simulator game I ever play full pockets. That's a given. That's Rena. Rena. Okay, so we still have lots of refrigerator space. Well, at least in the new refrigerator. Produce is done. I bought every stinking produce there was. We are done with the produce. I love how it turned out so much. Turned out really good. How many products did I say we have left in the grocery? And I don't know why we would ever want to get 2 bakers in the morning and 2 bakers in the afternoon, because really they keep it pretty everything pretty stocked, and they bake it if they need it. So we have 6 licenses left to get. That looks like mustard. That looks like it says butter, but it's in a jar. But then this looks like butter, like stick butter. This looks odd. I'm not really sure what that is. This looks like cookies. More yogurt. We got some pizza. It's a can of something. Probably I'll have to go in the refrigerator. We keep trying to get more chips. That could be, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is either. That looks like the cakes, like Little Debbie cakes, kind of. I've seen that asset before. That looks like olive oil. It's in a little bit of a different bottle, but I bet you that's olive oil. That's mozzarella cheese. That is the same asset that has been in other places. So is this. That's sugar, powdered sugar, I believe. That might be another shampoo.
Freshly baked.
Peas. Ugh. Peanut butter and mustard? Oh, peanut butter. Okay, I knew the mustard. That looks like maybe French fries. That looks like maybe French fries. I'm just sitting here guessing at what everything is. Come out with empty pockets because you spent your money. Exactly. We could say full pockets underneath it, say empty pockets. That's funny. That would be hysterical. I doubt it would probably fit, but it would be funny, wouldn't it? It would be funny. So 6 more licenses, but we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have about 27 more products. That's still a lot of products that we got to find room for. And I think we'll be fine over in this area. I think we'll be fine over here. Definitely have to rearrange a little bit of stuff, but nothing bad. Like, I think it'll be fine. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I mean, we'll definitely have to get some more shelves. We might have to be creative with some more of the shelves. But at some point, we'll be able to get money up and expand this wall right here. I think this is the next wall. I think that's going to expand downstairs, I believe. Or, no, it could be this one. Nope, it's probably this one. This is the one that's probably going to go next. That means this would all push back, though, which is fine, because I'm keeping this one in the corner. So if everything pushes down, that's just going to make more room up here. So that's fine. Either way, that's fine. Some of our pills are missing. Somebody bring pills out. There's plenty of room for the rest of the grocery. Yeah, I figured. How many boxes does that new platform cart hold? Do the stalkers use them? The stalkers have their own carts. That is your cart. They use a cart that's similar, but it doesn't hold as many boxes. but it looks similar but shorter. The patch note says it can carry up to 28 boxes at once. Yep, Rena knows everything. We'll just ask her. I actually went to the patch notes. And Rena's like, yeah, it's 28. That's so funny. Rena's just going to be our Megastore wiki. We have to have one for every game. So you're it. Yeah, 28 boxes. And I mean, the dolly before, you were lucky if you got 4 or 5 on there, depending on the size of the box. So this is huge. This is a huge change. A very welcomed change for sure. That guy was looking at the empty pill rack and looking for a rugby ball. Oh, did he say that? Well, you know why? These are the same. These are actually sport racks. Remember, they're sport racks. Oh, good night, Frank. Have a good dinner. These are actually those sport racks, you know. Well, he needs to go upstairs where the sports store is. Sports department. But that's funny that he would say that. Go upstairs where the sports store is. You might find it up there. That's hysterical. See, she's just coming awesome to get her pills. You're awesome. I can't wait till he gets to a point where he can, I know it's on the roadmap to add more music, because right now it's the same music on repeat constantly, and like I have it super low, not because I think I'll be copyrighted, but because it's redundant. It drives me crazy. It is, yeah, it drives me crazy because it just is a thing. It's like on repeat, you know? And I'm sure that's the best he could do at the beginning. I mean, I get it. I need an assistant manager? Why? I turn music off. I mean, it's so low I can barely hear it. Boy, he's going after them fish sticks. How many did you just buy? He just bought like half the fish sticks, I swear. Why do you need an assistant manager? You own the store. You own it. You dictate everything. That's the whole part of managing a store. You're the manager. You own it. It's your business. You have to set it up and make it work. I need help with what? What do you need help with? Unfortunately, it's not co-op. I mean, like, we can't come in your store and see, you know, what you need help with. So you'd have to kind of tell us. And we'll see if we can help you. But it's a very slow process, especially at the beginning, I think. I need for somebody to order the products for you? Why? Honey, why do you need to, how many products do you have? And why do you need somebody to order them for you? Do you not go around, wait a minute, do you not go around to the tags and order them? You know, you can just use your gun. Put number 1 on your keyboard if you're doing mouse and keyboard, and you bring up the scanner and you can just go through and scan. Or if you don't want to order them off of your computer, you can take the scanner in here. This is what I do for the bakery. And you can scan it and order it. See? That means I'm ordering 1 wheat loaf, and it tells you how much. You can use your tab button to say, do I want it to go to the storefront? Do I want it to go to dock 1, dock 2, dock 3, dock 4, wherever you want? And if you want to clear it, then you hit C. If you look over on the right of my screen, you'll see it says left mouse is add product. Right mouse click is remove product. If you hold the shift button down and add the product with your left click mouse, you're going to add a whole pallet, which is 16. At the end, when you're ready to purchase, you hit R and it'll order them. So this is super easy. Yeah. Try that, Miss Darius. Try that way. That is so easy to do. You can look and see right what you have, especially at the beginning. That's what I do at the beginning, because at the beginning, I'm not ordering pallets. I don't have enough money is the main reason. At the very beginning, early game, I don't order by pallets right off the bat. You have to wait a bit and get your money up to start doing that. Now, Miss Starius, I'll tell you this, because you said you just have the bakery staff. All right.
This looks a little stale.
It is not stale, lady. This is the entire bakery. This is all the products in the bakery. I have 2 ovens. Now you'll notice you want enough racks that you have 1 tray for every product, because here's what's going to happen. Once you get your display set up, like you cook first, set up your display how you want them with your products, then you're going to put dough, just dough, like this right here. This is round bread. You're going to put dough right there. The baker is going to come over and get that dough when it's needed to restock at the bakery shelves. He's going to come over and get that. He's going to bake it. He's going to put the product out there where it belongs. He's going to put the tray right back here. The tray will then be empty. So the restockers, once you have restockers, they'll get a crate of dough back there that you've ordered and put in the warehouse. They'll only do it if it's in the warehouse. And they'll refill the dough of this tray. So when that gets needed again, if more needs to be added, the baker will come, see, just like he's doing. The baker will come over and he'll get that and he'll bake it again. Look what he's doing. He just refilled that tray. He's baking it. He's going to go put over there what is needed to fill that shelf. He's only going to bake the items that are needed to fill the displays. You have 2 racks of dough for each. Yeah, I haven't needed to. See, he only could put a couple out there, so he put the rest of the baked ones on the same space the dough was. And that's where he'll keep replenishing the display cases from. The main thing is the restockers will not stock the dough unless they have a tray with some of that dough on there at the beginning to put the label on. So when you add a new product, put it on an empty spot on a tray. I always bake it, put it where I want it in the display, and then I put the tray back there, because as soon as you put product on there, it's going to add the label. So yeah, this is all the products. This is all the products. They're all labeled. Anytime the dough gets empty, the restockers bring it out. Anytime the display needs to be filled, the baker comes over to see if there's any cooked. And if there isn't, they'll take the tray and they'll cook it. And then they'll replenish. My bakery is done really good because of how I have it set up. I haven't had any issues with it being, any of the stock being empty. It's done really good. Your vending is complete. Let's go. Celebration. Okay, now we're done for the day. So I'm going to go. Oh, I forgot to move the vending out here. You are helping the baker? I mean, you can if you want, but I let him do it. I have other things to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for that. Especially the more products you add, you're gonna end up doing stuff. We're gonna get our money. Gonna get our extra money. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go look and see what it is to expand. I know we're still gonna have to reorder the next day, so I doubt we'll be able to expand yet. But I'm just curious to see. Okay, the store. The next expansion is 46,700. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. And that's the ground floor. That's a lot of money. Yeah, you can help the baker if you want, but really, there's not really a need to unless you just want to. I mean, they kind of do their own thing. They know what to do. But when some people, I watch some streamers when they first start this game, and if they choose bakery, they'll hire their baker and they're like, why aren't they baking? Because they don't understand, and I don't feel like it's very explained very well. You have to have dough on the tray in order for the baker to go and bake it. They're not going to just do it because it's there. You have to have that. The trays have to be filled all the time with dough when it runs out of the cooked product in order for them to bake it. So I've had to tell several people that. But, so $46,700. Rena, do you have all your departments yet? Warehouse. See where we're at on the warehouse. See, 37,000 for the warehouse. We might be able to wow, we don't have very many warehouse expansions left. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5. We only have 5 left at the warehouse. I pause the baker now and then and do a game day in the bakery just because I love it. I mean, it is fun. I just, at this point, don't care. We only have 5 places left for the warehouse. That seems crazy. I learned from watching Riley play. Oh, Bama, that's sweet. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my gosh, the store expansion? Okay, first of all, our last store expansion is to the upper floor and it's $25,000. Is that right? Or is that 253,000? Is that 253,000? It is. It's $253,000. I'll never get up that high on my money. I guess I will once I start putting music and electronics in. I guess I will. It just seems like, it seems like no way. I think this display turned out really good with the shampoo. I super like it a lot. Okay. That's a lot of money. I have all the departments, but have not finished clothing. That's the only department you haven't finished. How much money do you kind of make in a day? How much money do you make in a day, Arena? Like if I had to start another department, I wouldn't even know where I would put it right now because we do need to expand more for sure. I mean, just kind of estimate. Just kind of estimate, Rena. I'm just curious. And then it's got to take a lot of money to restock. Especially music and electronics. Those are just the most expensive departments. Wow, are you just like right in my face? Oh, that's because they were filling the bottles, the pills. Daily about 80 to 120,000. Wow. It seems like a lot, but then if you think about it, with all the stuff you have to restock, I don't know. And you haven't expanded in the store all the way yet? I mean, that's a lot of expansions. That's a lot of expansions. Yeah, they have the Restockers have a cart similar to the new one that we have. I don't feel like it's as long as the one we have. It doesn't hold as many boxes. Which maybe it would be better if it did. Maybe they would restock faster, right? Speaking of, we're at level 158. No, it's 160 that we can get another one. 160. Not time. Not time. I've unlocked 54 expansions, all of them warehouse. You haven't unlocked any store expansions? What? Well, there's 25 expansions in the warehouse. Oh, 54 store expansions and all of the warehouse. I got you. I got you. You've done 54 of these. So you're like here. You've done all the way up to here. That costs 131,800 just for store expansion 54. So you've done 54 out of 75. Can I stack the pallets? If so, how to do it? No, you cannot stack the pallets. The only thing you can do with pallets, Miss Darius, is to get a shelf. And start out with just putting them on the floor. Underneath the shelf. They can't, the only way they can stack is by being on a shelf. Still a long way to go. Well, you're closer than I am. The only way you can stack pallets is by putting them on shelves. And the first two can go on the bottom. And you at least, Miss Darius, you at least have to have, where's my computer? You at least have to have a pallet jack in order to move pallets around. Like that's one of the first ones that you can get. Required store level 1, it's $2,000. And that's a pallet jack. That's the first one. And the second one is the electric pallet jack. Don't get this one. Don't get this one. Wait until you get the pallet stacker. Don't get the electric pallet jack. It's not worth it. Just wait till you can get the pallet stacker. But the first thing you can get is the pallet jack. And that will allow you to at least pick up a pallet. It will allow you to at least pick up a pallet and move it over here to underneath the shelf. That can start your warehouse shelving. The shelf is $500. I mean, empty pallets, you can't stack them. If you have an empty pallet, you pack it up, pick it up, either put it in a dock that's open so that when the door closes, it gives you money back, or throw it away. Your choice. But you can't stack them. You'll get the pallet jack. Yeah. Good choice, good choice. But yeah, you can't stack a pallet. When it's empty, it's empty. You have to get rid of it. I want to see. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know why it looked weird to me for a minute. I think I'm okay though. I will say the last time I streamed this, we redid the clothing area, and I love it so much better having all the shirts and dresses that we have are on their own rack, their own round rack. I think it looks so much more like a clothing department store. These I don't really care for just because I don't like the table effect, but I'm not gonna hang all these up. I'm not gonna go through that. These are fine the way they are. They're just not my favorite. But we're just gonna leave them there. But I'm so much more happy with this area like this. So much happier. We are always, I mentioned it to him in chat that we are, that the doll houses have to have their own shelf. Each one has to have their own shelf. The ride toys each have to have their own shelf. And you can only fit one on each shelf. And it only comes one in a box. So you have to get at least 2 pallets of each of these in order to try to keep up with people buying them during the day. And it's still not even enough. I take it the pallet jacks are free. It says reset vehicle. What does this mean? It might be free. It might already be out in your warehouse. Did you check there? I don't remember at the very beginning. He might have changed that and gave the pallet jack for free. It may already be in your warehouse. If you expanded to level 5, it may be sitting over here like where my reach truck is. It might be sitting over in this area, if I remember right. Doesn't mean I remember right, but no boxes found. Lemon cola, light rider. I know, because I haven't reordered yet. You're gonna have things you can't find yet. Yeah, I think he changed that from the beginning. He changed that after a while to make that free, if I remember correctly. Okay, good. I kind of wish he would, and I think he's planning on redoing the employee area right here, the staff area. I think eventually he's going to redo it. He's got more important things he wants to do now, but I think eventually he's going to redo this area. It drives me crazy that they just stand there. Like, it literally drives me crazy. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? We had 530 people in here, you guys. That's crazy. That's crazy that we had that many, but that's amazing. Reset vehicle can be used to reset it to the front of a dock in case it gets stuck or whatever. Oh, got you, Rena. That makes sense. Diet Cola is the most product sold. Oh, okay. The average amount spent is $78.14. Okay. Times 530, so that's pretty good, right? So, I might do a really bad thing here. It's not going to leave me with much money. Nope, we're going to wait. We're going to restock first. I always want to just... Okay, I've got enough money to expand, but then I don't have very much money left over to restock. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, out of stock. We gotta restock our balls and stuff, you know? Instrument set, Dream Mansion. We're gonna go ahead and send that to dock 1 because that's quite a few right there. Toy and candy. Not too much in the grocery. If we can save as much money as possible that's good. Seafood, we got any seafood? Nothing is out of stock in seafood. All right, got some clothing. The suits I'm not doing right now. We will do the ocean flow vest, and that's it. Any more down here? No. We'll go ahead and send that to Doc 2. And then sports. Oh, we got some sports. And vending. And that'll go to Doc 3. Not enough cash. Oh, that's because of the sports binoculars. See, that's why I have trouble getting anywhere, because it's like, okay, we're just not gonna buy as many of those so we can have a little bit of money, because I saw some bakery items that we need to order also. And so we need to be able to order the bakery items. I don't think there was very many, but I swear I saw one. Yep, right here. Village bread. Dark multigrain bread. Yeah, see how fast you run out of cash when you start getting the more expensive thing? That was all because of the binoculars, you guys. Okay, so Doc 4. And we'll do that. That'll stock us up, so we're still, yeah. That just wiped out all my money. For the unloader, do I need a lot of pallet racks? I mean, I'd wait till you get enough, yeah. I mean, you have to pay the unloader. Why? If you own, depending on how many racks you have, if you can do it yourself for right now, I wouldn't spend money on the unloader. You know what I mean? Like, you want to wait till you have enough where it's worthwhile to pay him every day. See, look at all the stuff that I'm having them unload. And I've got several unloaders. But I've got all docks open right now. Riley, does sushi go in the fridge or the freezer? Well, in this game, it goes in the freezer. In real life, it would probably go in the fridge. We've been trying to tell him to change it to the fridge for like since day one. But for in this game, Bama, you're gonna put it in the freezer. See, it is right here. It's right there. Supermarket Simulator has it in the refrigerator, which is really the proper place to put it, because sushi shouldn't be frozen. Just saying. I just got your last birthday present, Tamagotchi Life, living the dream. Nice, Terry. That's awesome. Not one that I prefer, but you know what? If you like it, I am so glad you got it. There's some people that, oh, I just noticed this. This ice cream is Cookie Crunch. Cookie Crunch? Yeah. Bob and Jimmy's. That's so funny. But yeah, this is the sushi right here. It really belongs in the refrigerator, but in this game, it's going in the freezer. And it will tell you, Bama, on the computer. If you go to grocery, and go to sushi, see, like this one, the minced meat says freezer right here. So if you find the, well, if we ever find the sushi. See, there's chicken wings that goes in the freezer. But it tells you right here, that goes on the shelf. It'll tell you on your computer. Salmon goes in the freezer. Yep, it will tell you on the computer where it needs to go. Even though we don't agree with some of it. Because I'm going to tell you what, I know it's different in different countries. Don't get me wrong, but I've never known anybody who puts a can of soup in the fridge. Oh, you just wanted to know if you needed to buy another freezer beforehand? Ah, got you. Yeah, it goes in the freezer. Yep. I wish we could tell by the licenses, because it's not until you buy a license that you go, okay, now you look at the product and figure out where it needs to go. You know? But yeah, I don't know many cans of soup that belong in the fridge. Unless they were open, maybe. If they were opened, I could see that. But yeah, looking at the licenses, it doesn't really tell you. And I can make out some of the products and some of them I cannot. Are we ready to open? Oh, I think so. I think so. Yep, that's all stocked. Yep, this is all stocked. Yep. I think it's funny, until the store opens, people don't come to the vending machines. Like you have to wait for the store to be open to be able to buy from the vending machines. I mean, I think that's just more of it's because it's a management game. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be really realistic. Anybody who had money that was passing by could come up and buy something from a vending machine. It would be so much easier if we could stack empty pallets. No, Miss Starius, there's no reason to keep an empty pallet. You can't refill it. There's no reason to keep one. So there's nothing easier about that. Once you order them from the dock and it's empty, you put the empty pallet. You're awesome. You put the empty pallet back on the truck like this. These are empty. And when they close the door, you get money back for them. You get money back for them. The pallets are not supposed to be reusable unless they're under a shelf. When they're under a shelf, you can reorder the pallet and you can restock the pallet under the shelf or on the shelf. But otherwise, if you just have a pallet for having a pallet, there's no reason to keep it. You get money back for, it's like a return. You get money back for returning it. But yeah, there's no need to stack them. Right. And you do. And yeah, and everybody has to put it back one at a time. Yep, you're not doing anything we aren't doing. It's the same. I see what you mean. If you could stack them to put them all back at the same time, I get you. But you can't. So you just have to do it one at a time. But I understand where you're coming from now. I see what you're saying. But once you get an unloader, once you get enough products, Miss Darius, and they leave the pallets on the truck, the unloaders come and get them off the pallets with their little dolly. You see this guy right here? He's gonna come and he's just taking the boxes off the pallets and he's leaving the pallets on there in the truck. So he doesn't have to move the pallets. Maybe the Daves can check. No, they're not going to change. He's not going to change that. No, he's not going to change that because there's no reason to. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Good to see you, hon. No, there's no reason to stack them. What you do is, Mysterious, is when they come on the truck, get this. go in here and take the product off the pallet, leave the pallet there, take these off and put them on your dolly here, and then go put them wherever your empty pallet is until you get an unloader. There's no reason to move the pallets around. Once you get racks, start putting racks in there. Start putting those on the bottom. When they're empty, leave them there. Don't get rid of them. Leave them there. Yeah. But even before you get an unloader, get you shelves. Start putting your pallets on the bottom. That's what I did at first. And when you get more stock, go get it with your dolly and just restock them. You have to restock them by hand, but you don't have to move these pallets. They don't ever move the pallets. They just get their dolly, they get the product, and they go over and they refill the pallet that's on the shelf. So they don't ever move the pallet. The only time I move a pallet, yeah, we just got money for that. The only time I move a pallet is if it's a new product and I have to go put it on a shelf. That's the only time I have to move a pallet. But otherwise, you don't need to move them. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, look at how many people we got in here. 56 people. We have 56 people in here right now. Going up and down the escalator, shopping. Oh, I see. Yeah, leave the pallets on the bottom of the racks. Yes, yes, yes. And just refill from there. Absolutely. Leave the racks in the truck. I'm 53 out of 88. I think we've gotten up to like 64, 65 before in a day. I don't know why I bother looking at it. I think it's always going to improve, and it doesn't. So then I just kind of let myself down. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Our lobsters are looking a little low there. He just brought some more in. I seriously underestimated the amount of space I need for music. Have to change where I had that section in the store. I only know about that because when I first started playing this the first time before I restarted, I started with the music. Well, after the bakery and stuff, I brought in music and electronics way too early, I felt. And not only did it take up a lot of space, but it took a lot of money to restock them. That's why I decided this playthrough, after I restarted, I'm not bringing in music or electronics until the end. Because the stuff is just, it's cool, but it's just so expensive. Like, to get a whole pallet of it and everything is so expensive. I can barely get up, I can't even get a pallet of binoculars and it wipes me out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I feel like I get my money up there, I restock everything and then there goes all my money. That's how I'm feeling right now. Like, I just can't, I can't get enough momentum to get my money way up there, you know? What happens with the restock zone? Do I put boxes on them? Yes, you can. Are you talking about the one right inside the entrance? Are you talking about this one right here? Box holding area? This is where you want to put them. Put them in the box holding area. They'll come. They're programmed to come and get them from here. I have all the music products, just trying to fit them all in. Got you. Yeah, just use this area, Mysterious. Just use the box holding area right inside the warehouse. This right here. Just put them there. Anything extra, just put them there. Your restockers will put them back on the pallets. That was just a recent change lately to have them do that. I don't really use the restock zones. I just put my pallets there. I mean, my pallet stacker and my reach truck. I don't really use them for anything else. In fact, I believe in my warehouse, I have shelves there. I don't think they really use them at this time. Like, I have my trash can over in this one. This one, I have my pallet stacker. This one, I have a shelf. And this one, I have a shelf. So I don't think they really use them for anything. But they will over in here, this box holding area. If you put boxes there, they will get them. They will pick them up from there to go restock. They'll pick them up from there. Where you unload the truck? Yeah, I don't really use that area. Right inside the warehouse is the only area where there's the box area, the box unloading. They are programmed to go and pick up the boxes from there and go restock with them. I have loads of boxes in the box holding area. Yeah, they'll restock from there. They'll use them. Your restockers will take those and restock from there. That was a recent change. They didn't used to as much, but now they do. I used to have a leaning tower of boxes there. So did many people. So for those of you who have not kept up in Reap's Discord, I think it was yesterday. Brett and their mom and Brett's wife went and laid Reap's to rest. Put him, I think they had him cremated. I think they were spreading his ashes where Sprite's ashes were spread. Where Reap's put Sprite's ashes. Sprite was his other cat. He loved his cats a lot. And so they had like a little family memorial service kind of thing just for them. And see when he posted that. When he posted that, that was yesterday at 5:03 p.m. my time. So that was probably yesterday for me that would have been Sunday night. So that was probably Monday for them in Australia. So but they're staying with Brett and his wife are staying with Brett's mom and Brett's and Reap's mom right now, and they've got Tigress there, and they're taking Tigress home with them, which is his pride and joy, which was Reap's pride and joy. So yeah, that happened yesterday, my time, Monday their time. So it kind of feels more final, I guess, in a sense. It feels kind of more final now. Still hard to believe, though. Still hard to believe. Anyway, in case you guys aren't in Reap's Discord, that's where Brett's been giving updates. So I just wanted to make sure I've always tried to share the updates along the way about Reap's And that was the last update. He did say he's going to continue Reap's channel maybe a couple, 3 times a week. It's not going to be like an everyday thing because Brad has his own channel also. I don't know that I can watch on Reap's channel because it won't be Reap's. That's my own personal feeling about it, you guys. If you guys want to watch him, that is absolutely your choice. But I just feel weird about it. And that's my personal opinion. I need to have closure, I think. And I feel like that's not giving me closure. So, and I just don't know if I can watch other people playing on his channel. You know, it just feels weird. So, so I don't know. I don't know that I can. But if other people get solace in it, you know, if it helps them, then I think that's great. You know? I just don't think I can. It's just too hard. It's too hard. So it's $2,200. So it's the end of the day. We've got $36,000, which is pretty good. Because we got down to like $3,000. So that's good that we've made that much in one day. Hi, Ronald. I'm not in the Discord, so thanks for the update. You're welcome, Ronald. You're absolutely welcome. Just saw Miss Star's comment about the boxes. Do they have the Stalker's box? Click to put back on shelves. What? What? She was asking about the, you know, the zones that are back by the docks? She said she had a lot of boxes in the box holding area, but she was asking if these were used. These right here, the restock zone, I put shelves there. I don't really use them for anything, and I don't think the restockers do. Why do I have something that's here? That's the binoculars. Do I not have a place for the binoculars? Are they? I don't have any, wait. Like, I don't have any unloaders in here taking that anywhere, right? No, they're standing here. Why wouldn't I not have a place for them? It said I didn't have any. I know I did before. Can I put these anywhere? That's going to be the next question. I'm just going to put them there for now because that's about the only place I can put them right now. Is she going over to get some? No, she didn't. She passed right by there, though. Yeah, I just put my vehicles here. I don't know. Yeah, but wondering if they have the Restocker's box tick to return to shelf rather than making the tower of boxes. Yeah, well, that was a change not that long ago that they removed all this. I didn't touch it, and I had it way up high. They now take from here and restock, and when they're done, they put them back on the pallet. Whatever they have left in a box, they're now returning to the pallets. If there's not a pallet, they're going to return it back here. But now the first thing they do is take it to the pallet, which is what I prefer. Because I would rather them put it on the pallet than keep adding to those boxes over there. You know what I mean? Wondering if Miss Staris has that box ticked. I think it's a default though, because did I have to tick it? I don't remember now. Manage staff. Oh, Miss Staris. Well, I don't know how many racks she has now. Miss Staris. If you want them to return boxes, if you have a rack, if you want them to return, you have to check. I think this is a default. I didn't check that. I didn't go through and check that on everybody, did I? Look how many people I would have to do that to. Did I? I thought that was the default and you had to uncheck it if you didn't want it. No? I don't remember, Rena. You have a better memory than I do. Anyway, Miss Starius, make sure your restockers have this check marked so that if they go get a box from a pallet and they go and stock a shelf, but there's some left in the box, instead of putting it on where those boxes are in the corner, they'll return it to the pallet. You didn't have to? Yeah, I thought it was... Yeah, I thought it was a default. I thought it was a default and you had to unclick it if you didn't want it. I have 3 racks. See if this is checked on your restockers, Miss Starius. See if you have a check mark in this return to source rack. Yeah, I thought it was a default. I don't know. I don't remember. To be honest, I really don't remember. But Miss Starius, check that. And that's under your managed staff. And then under restocker. Oh, I have $40,000. That's awesome. Yeah, we made up quite a bit. And we made it to 159. So it's 160 to get our next staff member. And we go see if that's checked, because if it is, if you have a box over here, say you have a pallet over here of something, and you have a box of the same thing over here, or no. Say a restocker comes in and takes it off this pallet. They go and restock what they can, but maybe there's a few left in the box. They used to take them and put them over here. That's what made a lot of boxes. Now they'll replace it and put it back on the pallet that it came from. It is checked. Okay, good. So that's what that means. They'll come in and instead of putting a box back down over here, if you have a pallet, they'll put it over here. But they'll also take from here. If you already have some here, they'll also take from here. And if there's room on the pallet and there's still some in the box, they'll put it back on the pallet instead of back over here, which will help alleviate the boxes. And after a while, it will alleviate the boxes. Mine was huge. Mine was huge. So that's good. That's good. There's that. There's that. There's that. But give me all the money. There's that. There's that. There's that. Okay. I couldn't find my trash can for the longest time. I forgot it. I brought it out here and put it out here. It's more for decoration, you know, so that people don't litter. That's exactly why I put it out here, because I didn't really need it anymore. So I thought, well, let's put it somewhere where it's out of the way. You understand now? Okay, good. You're welcome. And you're welcome. And thank you to Rena also for mentioning that, because I really had forgotten about that. We're just going to let them restock for a little bit. 46,000. That's not bad for a day's work. Depends on what all we have to restock tomorrow, you know? What we have to not restock, but reorder. Well, reorder and restock, I should say. Wow, this is like totally empty. That's the big avocado plush. People going crazy for that. All the houses are just about completely gone. Yeah, I'm telling you, the bigger items are hard to keep in stock because there's only comes like one in a box, and then not that many boxes fit on a pallet. Ugh, it's terrible, terrible. It's terrible. What else did Rusty ask the dev today? I'll kind of be anxious if he does what Rusty suggested about like highlighting where the boxes go. That's going to be amazing in the warehouse. That would be a huge quality of life update. He made notes. The dev made notes while he was in there. And to be able to, like, if you wanted to help put stuff away from a pallet and it highlights where you're taking it, it'd be nice if you could just like maybe right click in front of the pallet and it would just take it off of your dolly and put it on the pallet. That was the other thing that he mentioned. Just hit my highest capacity, 40 out of 52. Let's go, Bama. Let's go. Good job. Good job. I feel like it gets about that close every time, but I've never seen it get all the way to the max. And that's what Rusty was talking to him about today also. And I think he might have gotten the dev to understand how that's almost impossible to happen. Because Rusty's like, okay, if it gets close to 88, then I know maybe I need a new cash register to bring more people in. But it never gets that close. Sally, hi, how are you? So in 2 updates from now, we're going to get the cold storage. It said it will come with its expansion, but I thought it was going to be you build it yourself. It could be, Sally, that's how you buy it. So like, it's kind of like it comes with an expansion, but because that's a certain level maybe. And then when you get that level, then maybe you get the option to purchase it. Because from what I understood in their Discord, I mean, you're going to have to build it yourself and place so you can place it where you want. Because a lot of people have their warehouse full, so they can't just like throw one in there somewhere. It will really destroy a lot of warehouses. And so that he's being very thoughtful about that. So maybe, and I don't think we know anything for sure, Sally. It could be that that's what they're talking about, but nothing's final yet. Yeah, I think it's going to be build yourself. It might come. I just read it on Saturday patch notes for this update. No. It's not out yet. No, it's not out yet. We have not had an update since yesterday or the day before. It was Saturday. And it's not in this update because I'm playing it right now. It's not in the patch notes for this update. update is finance, loans, platform, cart, and major fixes. And I've read all the way through these. It's about the cart, the new finance and loan system, the credit score and interest rates, business loans, forklift and reach truck loans, so you can buy those. You can get a loan to buy them. Loan risk evaluation, automatic loan payments and penalties, early payoffs and full payoff, end of day loan report, finance UI and controller support for the finance, placement improvements. A new cancel option has been added for placements. Gameplay and quality of life improvements. Yeah, there's nothing about, and then fixes. It says what's next. Okay, that's where you read it, is what's next. It's not in this update. Okay, well, if you read above where you read that, Sally, it says what's next. Oh, you did say the upcoming patch. Okay, it says, let's see what it says. Cold storage will come with its own separate expansion line. So it's saying, okay, Sally, listen. It's saying we have expansions to expand the warehouse, right? It's saying the cold storage will come with its own separate expansion. It's going to have its own separate expansion. Independent from the regular warehouse expansions, as you can purchase cold storage expansions, your walk-in fridge area will grow. It's a separate expansion area. Does that make sense? The cold storage system will include an expandable walk-in fridge, special box shelves for the walk-in fridge. You're awesome. Regular box shelves for the normal store areas. New storage requirements for certain refrigerated products. So that's what he's talking. It's not part of the expansions we have now. It's separate. So you're going to get it. You're going to buy it. You're going to put it where you want it. But to expand it, you have to purchase expansions just for it. It's separate. Does that make sense? Before the butcher and deli updates arrive, seafood items and some other products will require proper storage inside the walk-in fridge. After the cold storage update, the next major department updates will be butcher and deli. Yay! I'm excited for those. So that's, I didn't even read down there, so thanks for pointing that out, Sally. But it's not part of the normal expansions. They're separate. Which makes total sense, because the more refrigerated products, like when the butcher and the deli come, you're going to want to expand that area. And now you'll be able to. It'll be a separate expansion just for that. Which makes total sense. You wouldn't want it to be part of the ones that are already there. So you freely place the fridge, the walk-in fridge where you want, then expand separately. Yes. Yep. Yep, you got it. Yep, you got it. Yep. Because at first, you're only going to have the seafood and some of the grocery store stuff that need to be refrigerated. So it may not be very big at first, right? Then once they get the other departments out, like the butcher and the deli, you're going to have more. So you're going to want to expand it at that time. Kind of like the warehouse. You didn't need the warehouse to be very big at first until you added more products, and then you started expanding the warehouse. So it's the same idea, but they're separate. Yep, yep, you got it. Okay, I think we can do that. Wow, 578 people, you guys. 578 people. That's the most I think we've had in the store. No, I hit 639 once, but 578's not bad. That's not bad. But look at our supply cost, $36,000. That's crazy. But I mean, I guess if you think about it in real life, you know, in real life, if you have a really big store like this with a lot of products, I'm sure it is costly to maintain. It's costly for the electric. It's costly, you know, to order all your products. I mean, it kind of makes sense. All right, we're gonna do out of stock. There's my avocado plushies. Oh, we're out a lot of toys. Dream Mansion. Sweet Dolly House. That's just so funny. Sweet Dolly House and Push Car. Well, that's going to go to Dock 1 right off the bat, just because that's just going to take a lot right there. Because it's cold rooms and Better Mart, grocery store, tycoon, and fixed room that you can expand it that do not control where they get placed, which is what I like about this game. Will cold room expansion just be empty space that build your own thing? Fridge once built the that's how I'm thinking of it, Sealy, but I don't really know because we're not gonna know until we get it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to wait and see once it releases. But that's how I'm kind of envisioning it. But I don't know if that's right or wrong, because I don't really know for sure. Got a couple of lobsters. Bella t-shirt. Man, we're out of a lot of stuff this time. Holy cannoli. People been buying up my stuff. Taking all my money. You're taking all my money. Okay, we're gonna take that to Dock 2. Sports. And vending. A lot of vending this time too. Man, we're out of a lot of stuff this time. So much for keeping money. There we go. We'll go check bakery. I do that differently. I do that by hand. Just checking for any empty pallets. That one's only got 4 left. There's one right there. There's one. I feel like I just have everything went out at the same time right now. Because I normally don't have this much bakery that goes out. But these last a long time, so it takes a long time, I feel like, for them to go out. Yeah, I already ordered that. Do I even have a dock to send this to? We can go Dock 4, which is the only one left. I hope the cold storage can be a serpent walk-in fridge and walk-in freezer. A serpent? I don't know what a serpent walking fridge and walk-in freezer is. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. The statics update is next, so frozen food, seafood, deli, butcher. We go in fridge and freezer separate. Oh, separate walk-in. Yeah, it said it's supposed to be a separate walk-in. Yeah. That's what it said in the notes. It's supposed to be separate. Yep. Yep. It'll be exciting once we get it and we can see what it looks like, you know? I think it'll be exciting. And I think it's a great idea. We have 23,000. I'm holding on to this money as best I can. You're looking pretty good over here. Got all your fishies. Totally did 2 pallets of lobsters though. Did 2 pallets of those. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hold on to this money so that maybe we can do an expansion after this. I want to keep adding on to the grocery, but if I do that, it's going to take a lot of my money, and so I'm going to hold off for a little bit. Like a walk-in freezer and oh, I don't know if they'll be separate or not. I'm not real sure, Sally, until he tells us or we see it for the first time. I'm not for sure how that's going to look. I don't know if a freezer and a fridge will be separate. I am focusing on what we already have, excited for whatever the dev gives us whenever they give it. Exactly. I think we get excited though. I mean, I know I read their playtest channel to kind of see what they're working on and stuff, because I get excited. I knew that this one was going to be the new cart and the finance. I did not read the patch notes down to the bottom though. You're looking forward to it? I am too, Sally. I am too. But yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna look. He made it sound like in the patch notes that it was all gonna be in one. So but I'm not sure. I think it's gonna be one unit for freezer and fridge, is how it kind of read to me. But I don't know. But it would be a walk-in. But yeah. Not sure. Excited to see. I'm also excited for the butcher and the deli. I'm excited for those 2 departments also. I'm excited for Thursday. It was going to be Friday. What's Thursday? What do you mean? What's Thursday? They moved it to Thursday, a new Better Mart update. Oh, I haven't been able to keep up with that, honey. I'm so sorry. I restarted Better Mart and I haven't gotten very far on it, and I haven't gotten back to it yet. But I'm glad you're excited. It is exciting when they have an update coming. I just have too many other games right now that I have not been able to get back to Better Mart. There's so many games to play, and working full-time and only streaming part-time, I just don't get to play all the games that I would like to play. And there's a lot. You're getting bakery ovens? You mean like Megastore Simulator? I think that's so funny. You guys, I'm not ditsing these games. I'm not saying anything bad about these other games. But I think it's funny after Megastore came out with the bakery and the animation, how Supermarket Simulator came out with one DLC for that, and now Better Mart's coming out with that. I just think it's funny. It could be both of them were already working on that. But I think it's a pretty good coincidence, don't you think? I'm not ditsing on them. You know, they could have had it in the works for a long time and I would not know that. But I just think it's funny. Because that's one thing that drew me to Megastore Simulator. That's the one thing that drew me, was the bakery and the animation of the ovens. I can't help but feel that way, you know? I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong, but that's how it looks and feels to me. It is what it is. It is what it is. But that's okay. That's okay. I think it'll be interesting to see how Better Mart's bakery ovens look, which I would not be able to see for a long time because I started over, so I'm sure it would be a long time before I would get to that point anyway, but I'd be curious to see. Oh, is it time to open? I'm just sitting here chatting. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can get our money up. I want to expand the store, but I know it's less expensive to expand the warehouse. Probably completely. I mean, it never goes up, I think, past 40-some thousand. Like, it's a lot cheaper than expanding the store. Grocery Store Tycoon was the first to feature both a walk-in fridge and a walk-in freezer. That's nice. And I think the dev here is only doing it because he knows realistically we should be putting freezers and refrigerators units in the warehouse to store our food. I mean, that's more realistic for a store. Could he have gotten the idea from that? He could have. A lot of developers get inspired and get ideas off of other games. I'm not saying that. I just think the oven with the that animation that it has is huge. It's huge. And I don't know. I just think it's funny. Da Vinci, how are you? Good to see you. You guys make sure you go over to our friend Da Vinci Gaming and hit that subscribe button because you know you wanna. You know he has so much fun. He has the best laugh. He has a contagious laugh. Yeah, Sally, it's funny because devs get inspired. You know, the one dev I know really well is James Benden from Dinkum. He created Dinkum. He's a solo developer, and he said he got inspired by Animal Crossing New Horizons. He got inspired by Stardew Valley. Those are like a couple of his favorite games. Now, is his game anything like that? Not really. I can't compare him to those. Maybe some things in there are similar sometimes, but boy, he made it his own. He made everything his own. He really did. It's one thing to get inspired. Now, you can't really make walk-in freezers and refrigerators probably that much different. But like him, he's using different assets than I've never seen before. It's not like I know all the assets, but all the games I've played, all the simulator games I've played, there's a lot of assets in here I've never seen before. And that to me makes it more of a unique game. You know what I mean? And it's harder for them to do too, I'm sure. You just started the seafood department? Let's go, Bama. Let's go. I love the direction the toilet paper faces in this game. In other games, the logo faces sideways instead of outwards. Oh, you're right. I never noticed that. I like that too. I like that too. Supermarket Simulator, I believe it goes to the side, and there's two different toilet papers, and unless you look at the label, it's hard to tell which is which. Yeah, I didn't even notice that, Sully. You're right. You're absolutely right. Da Vinci, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? What's up? Just doing hand signals tonight? No, I wanted to play tonight because of the new card, but I'm not as excited about the new card as I thought I would be. I mean, adding products to a department, it's amazing. You know, if I had a lot of products or to move around, man, I could have used that card the other day when I redid my clothing area. Man, I could have used it big time. But I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I still love the game. I don't have to have an update to play it. I still love it. I still want to get farther. I still want to maybe finish the grocery store. We're getting closer to finish the grocery store. I mean the grocery department that's in the store. But yeah, I want to get some things done. I'm flipping amazing. I'm glad you're flipping amazing. This way is more real life realism from the dev. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm currently taking forever to stock my music palettes on the racks with the reach track. Ugh. I feel ya, Rena. I feel ya. Rena, did you see my trick though last time about moving your shelves over to your reach track? Did you see that? I'll be out of town this week. You're taking a vacation? Are you going anywhere fun? Are you going somewhere fun? I hope so. Of course, a vacation's, you know, a vacation, but I hope you're going somewhere fun. I hope you have a good time. My husband's trying to talk me into going to another cruise. You know, if I was younger and if I was in better health, I would love to go on another cruise. We've been on probably 8 or 9 of them. Cruises are like the best. I just can't do all that walking anymore. I can't do it. You're going to Japan to find a Mexican bride? Oh my gosh, Da Vinci, are you serious? Are you serious? You're going to Japan to find a Mexican bride? Okay. Okay, what? Wait a minute, what? I might not understand that very well. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll you around. I'm not sure I understand that. In Better Mart, that could be added to the game because of the dev added to the warehouse would make it so it'd be able to relabel the checkouts. Yeah, I don't like to compare Better Mart with this game though, Sully, because I don't think that's fair to either development people. Some games have tech tree for unlocking stuff. Yes, some games do. Some games do. Yeah, I don't like to compare the simulator games, really. Because you really can't, you really shouldn't be able to. You know, they're both different in their own and unique in their own right. And some have really fancy clothes on their people. And then some are in jogging, you know, or jeans and, you know, pretty realistic. I'm not gonna say any more about your vacation, Da Vinci, because you do what you need to do and you have fun. I was gonna say, when you said Japan, I was like, my youngest son is actually going to Tokyo next month for 2 weeks and taking classes there in one of the Tokyo schools for 2 weeks. He actually got selected to go there. So when you said that, I was like, oh, if you wait a few weeks, my son will be there. Well, it's only 1,400 and we're already back up to 35,000. So this is looking good so far. 52, 53 out of 88 people, which I don't know why I bother looking at that. Have you ever been in the beta branch before? No, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do that. I have done beta testing before, yes. I've been beta testing Loftia. I have beta tested Dinkum a million times. Like almost every update, I've tested Dinkum and had to go into the experimental branch. Actually, James changes it each time to something else, but it's still a beta branch. Yeah. But in this game, no, because I'm streaming it and I don't want to go into a test branch. Because I stream this and I don't want to mess up my game. And that can happen if you're not careful. So, plus I don't have time to test it. I don't have time to test it. But I've been in the playtest channel on their Discord. I do see what they're working on and the feedback that they're giving each other on it and stuff and giving ideas. And I have been voting in the polls that he's been putting up in the poll channel. Because I still have opinions on the game and what I'd like to see in the game and stuff. So I have done that. Oh man, he's going after them fish sticks again. A lot of test branches do not allow for streaming our videos anyways because of the dev rules. Sully, I know. I have done a lot of beta testing, and some have NDAs where you can't stream and some don't. I'm very well aware of that, honey. I've been doing this for 4 years. I know that. I'm also a Palia partner, and in Palia, I'm in a different Palia partner Discord, and we're under NDA, and we can't talk about what we see in there, and we see a lot of stuff in there ahead of time. So I'm very well aware of all that. I'm just saying I don't have time to test this game because I'm too busy streaming this game and other games. So but yeah, everything's different. I'm also excited for Solar Punk because I've also beta tested Solar Punk and we were allowed to stream it. I haven't looked, and then they put out a demo. I'm super excited for when that game does a full release because I backed that game and it is a super good game. It's going to be a really, really good game. But we were allowed to stream while we tested that one. And I'm also testing Automatica. I'm not going to be able to say this. It's another one that's coming out that I backed. It is, I can tell you in a minute. Autonomica. That used to be called Farm Folks, and they've changed it to Autonomica. And for good reason. There's a lot of things that kind of shifted the way that whole game is going to be from what it was going to be when they first called it Farm Folks. So yeah, I even did, I think I did a couple streams on that one. You backed that one and tested it as well? Let's go, Rena. I know, I have trouble saying it. I wish they would have called it something easier to say. It's a pretty cool game. I think they've updated it a lot since I first tested it, though. I think they've updated it quite a bit since then. So one thing I'm excited about is a week from tomorrow, Palia's next really big update is coming out. And it is a new area. It's the biggest area on Palia's map because Bahari Bay was the biggest area before, and it's bigger than that. They're going to be introducing mounts, which is horses. Going to be able to breed them. And it's going to continue the Palia lore, which is so good. Oh man, this last one was a tearjerker. And that week, next week, I'm going to be working earlier. So I'm going to get off earlier. So I might be able to start streaming a little bit earlier, which would be nice. You're playing it too, Bama? Awesome. I haven't played it for a long time though. The beta's still not out there, is it? I know they've been making updates, but are you guys still playing it now? Because I haven't heard of any more beta testing on it. I usually like playing sandbox game modes in games because it's pain for me to progress and it takes so long to progress. And you always lose money, never have enough money to buy stuff, expand, or to hire stuff and pay stuff. Well, that's why it's a management game though, Sally. I mean, that's the whole premise to a game like this, is because it's a management game. There are other games that aren't management games like this that you can progress in different ways. But these simulator games that are like store games and stuff like that, they are management games. And so you have to, that's the whole premise of the game, is you have to manage the store. And in order to do that, you have to figure out the best way to make money and to be able to hire staff, be able to, I mean, that's the whole idea of the game. You just don't have time? Then why do you are you even playing Megastore Simulator then? Because you're excited about stuff for it, but that's really what this game is. It's a management game. And it does take a while to progress. You wouldn't want it to go so fast that the game's over, right? Look at this, $57,000, you guys. Look at that. To get more people to come in, can I buy more licenses? You can buy more licenses, or Miss Staria's, to get more people in, buy self-checkouts. They're $1,500. Start adding self-checkout. That will bring, every self-checkout counter will bring in an additional four people. But that's what I also like about these kind of games, and that they're also in early access, because we get to watch it develop as it develops. And I love that. I love that part of early access games, is watching them develop. You're welcome. You're welcome. See all the self-checkouts I have right here? This is how more people are coming in. All these self-checkouts. See, I have more over here. I have 22 of them. That's what gives you more customers. More that and more shelves and products. It's kind of a combination. But start with the self-checkouts. I play lots of games I started years ago with more Sonic than sport, racing than city builders, tycoon games than simulators and Roblox games. Yeah, I think we all have, Sully. I mean, I'm 67 years old. I started when Nintendo first started putting out consoles. I think a lot of us that are here like to play games, and I think we all play a big variety of games and have been for years. Yep. Ronald, is there any new games coming out that you're excited about? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention because I'm so, you know, Dinkum just had their update, and I'm a Dinkum partner, and I love Dinkum. It's one of my favorite games. That update came out, and I tested it, and then I played it, and I played the Switch version just the other night and streamed it. I will always go off and on with Dinkum because I still love the game. But Palea's big update is next Tuesday, a week from Tuesday. I'm going to be all over that update. I'm going to be streaming that a lot because that's going to be a huge update. So, any new games though? I don't know. I did see in Discord that the amount of people who actually come in is to do with the amount of shelves you have, because each shelf can only have one person at each shelf at one time. I heard that too, Rena, from one of the people who test the game. They said registers and shelves. They've said both. Both. I have one cashier and 2 self-checkouts, but only 15 people can be in the store. Then you need more shelves or more checkouts or both. My favorite tycoon game was a sim airport. I love watching people go through terminals on and off the plane. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, yeah, you're just gonna have to keep adding more shelves and more checkouts as you go. Kind of toggle them, you know, like one time buy maybe a new shelf with a new product. Then maybe the time after that, when you get your money up, you buy another register. You know what I mean? Or another self-checkout. You kind of do both off and on. Have a good lurk, Rena. Enjoy. I mean, Miss Darius, it's not going to happen overnight. It's a slow go, but that's what this game is all about. If you wanted to progress too fast, it wouldn't be fun for very long, because you'd be done. You wouldn't be playing the game anymore. But yeah, it's adding shelves, it's adding products, it's adding registers. All of that has a part in this. All of that has a part in this. We can go get our money from our registers, and I think we might be able to expand, do another expansion in the warehouse tomorrow. I kind of think if we work on the warehouse first because they're cheaper, plus that'll get us set for when they do the walk-in fridge, whatever they call it. We'll be ready for that. You know what I mean? I think that'll be good. I don't know when that's going to be, but maybe we'll be more prepared if we have that all expanded, you know? You will do this strategy? All right. Yeah, I just kind of alternate on and see what works the best, you know? To me, it's kind of a trial and error thing, like a lot of games are. Still have a little bit of stalkers going there. New games though, just gonna go look on my wish list. Outbound. I played the demo of Outbound, and that comes out the day before Palea's update. It comes out the 11th. I'm super excited for that. Do I have all vending machine stuff yet? Yeah, I have them all. I have all the products, Celie. Outbound comes out on 5/11, so that's next Monday, a week from today. And I'm excited for that game. I played the demo and I really, really liked it. So I'm excited for that one. Paralives is supposed to come out on 5/25. I'm not sure about that or not, if I'm gonna like that or not, because I love Sims. I love the Sims. Paralives is supposed to be better, but I've not seen, and it is going to be early access, so I'm gonna have to wait and see what that looks like. Solar Punk is supposed to be released June 8th. June 8th is when Solar Punk is coming out. That's going to be a good game. I will definitely be having that one. Trying to see if there's any other ones that are coming out. A lot of mine are say 2026 on them, so they don't even have a date on them yet. I do not know why my chat keeps jumping. That's really odd. That's very odd. I would like to get back to a couple and play them also. Plus, I've gotten a couple of free games that I haven't played yet that I would like to try out also. I played Sims 4 on Game Pass for free, spent over $200 on DLC. They got me good. Oh, I probably spent more than that, Ronald. I probably spent more than that for sure. I used to love playing The Sims 4. I would buy every single thing that came out for that. Pair Lives is supposed to be better and more, a little bit more flexible on how you build and stuff, but I'm not much of a builder. I'm just not in any game. I'm just not. I'd rather decorate and then actually play the game. That's me. Yeah, I have played The Sims a lot. A lot. I like to play everything unlocked, then build my business to do progression. From their selling stuff, I have down progression on games before. I found it stressful, especially on City Skylines. Yeah, I've never played that. I'm not a builder kind of player. Like even with Sims 4, I would never build a house, but I would take a house that's already built and I would change it. Like I would knock down walls, add walls. I would change it, redesign it. I like to do that. I don't like to build from scratch, but I like to redesign it how I want it and then decorate it. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. But I'm not a build from scratch kind of person. I just don't enjoy it. Not that good either, but even if I was, I mean, I don't really enjoy it. But I've spent many hours redesigning houses and redecorating houses in Sims. Which is what you see here. What does that mean? Oh, your design taste? I mean, it's hard to compare this to like Sims just because I think they're different. You know, Sims isn't a simulator game. It already has most of the parts in it already, unless they come out with the DLC. So what you see is what you got at the beginning, you know? So, and their houses and stuff. And you couldn't really go, a lot of times you really couldn't go into places. Some you could, like the library and stuff, but there's some places that what they called a rabbit hole. You would go in and then you would come out, but you never really saw the inside. But I'm not even going to say I'm the best designer or decorator either, because I'm not, but I do what I like. And that's all that matters, is that we do what we like, what makes us happy. So it is what it is. But I am getting kind of tired and I do have to work tomorrow. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do another day or not, but I at least will go till tomorrow morning, because with $67,000, I think we're going to go ahead and expand our warehouse for sure. Like, I don't even have to wait until I order stuff. I think we're just going to expand. And if we can't reorder everything, then we just won't reorder everything. I mean, that's about the only way we're going to be able to do it. I think you are a great designer. Oh, thank you, Miss Darius. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you, thank you. I do okay. I do what I like, so I think it turns out okay. I think my favorite part so far is the bakery though. But the bakery's done. I'm kind of glad the bakery's done just because I feel accomplished and the bakery is my favorite department, no lie. So I'm kind of glad it's done because it's my favorite department. I just, it's so funny too because you think of being a developer and I think, look how he's programmed all these different restockers to restock different parts of the store. Like each person has 4 boxes. They go to different places in the store and they restock in different places. Like, I can't even imagine what that takes to program to have each one do something different. You know what I mean? It fascinates me. It fascinates me how they can do that. And Yellow Games is such a wonderful dev. Not only does he do amazing work, like he fixed the ceiling and the lights on the last update. It's so much nicer now. It looks more like a store. But he also listens to people's suggestions. And he wants people's suggestions. Like he says, every patch note at the bottom, he wants people, he reads everybody's suggestions, whether it be it's in his Discord or if it's on the Steam community section. He actually reads them and he's been implementing a bunch of them on what people suggest. Sometimes I use stuff in game as placeholders when designing my store. What do you mean by that? What would you put in as a placeholder? I'm not sure what that means. I will say, as a department grows, I may rearrange it. Sometimes I feel the need that you need to do that. Not only to make it look nice, but to fit all the products in the way you want them, you know? It's just like the clothing department. I redid that whole clothing department because I liked a different rack than what half of the clothing stuff was on. So I bought all new racks and I put them all on there. And it's cool now that you can pause the staff so that they don't come up there and get in your business and trying to do stuff while you're trying to do stuff. That is a huge quality of life right there, is that he added a pause button for the staff. That's huge. Welcome back, Rena. How are ya? Because I find it faster. Well, I'm still not understanding what you mean, Sealy. I don't understand in this kind of game, why would you need to put a placeholder? I'm not sure what that means. Like, I place down pallets or boxes of furniture of where I want it to go. Okay. I mean, if you're talking about you get shelves maybe early and kind of put them where you think they might go, that makes sense as far as what you're saying, but I think it's a waste of money to do that until you have products to put on them. If you're talking about this store, I don't know that I would spend the money to do that because everything costs so much. You know what I mean? That's just me. Because until you get more products, you don't know what kind of shelves to buy. Some things that I thought were gonna go on a shelf went in the refrigerator, like this can of soup right here. I would never think of a can of soup would go in the refrigerator, but it did. So can't do that with shelves in this game because the customers look for products. Oh, that's right. That's true, Sealy. You can't do that. Good point, Rena. Sorry, moving my mouse around. That's a good point, Rena. You can't, because if you put a shelf down, people are gonna look for products. Did I not just hit end? There's not people in here, right? My end button isn't working. And I know if they're restocking, you can still end the day, but it's not letting me end the day. What the heck? I'm hitting end and it's not letting me end the day, you guys. That's a problem. Please don't make me replay this whole day over again. Hello? This is not good. It's not letting me hit N. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exit the game. At least I saved here. That's a bug, you think? Alright, let's see if we can go back in and it's where we left off. I saved it though. That was pretty wild. That was pretty wild. See, Lee, I just saved it and went out to the main. Did you see that? Or are you behind in the stream? I was kind of stuck in the middle there. I thought that I read in patch notes that he had fixed that. I've never had that happen before. I didn't know it was an issue. I think it's stuck there. Well, something's not right. It doesn't say that it's not working, but it sure isn't. I'm gonna hard stop it, so you guys are probably gonna get a black screen. Yeah, I just did a hard quit. That's why you guys have a black screen. See if it comes up now. Man, I'm gonna be upset if it doesn't come back up. Like, oh, there it goes, there it goes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh no. Oh no. It's stopping there. Why is it stopping there? What would have caused this all of a sudden? I mean, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Like, why would it already... I saw it and posted it before you did it? I don't know what you mean, Sally. Saw and posted what? Hi, Matthew. Welcome back. How you doing? There it goes. Whew, that just took an extremely long time to come back. Our money's the same. Well, it wouldn't let me end the day, Matthew. It wouldn't let me end the day, and then it wouldn't let me go out to the main menu, so I had to hard quit it. What do you call that? Alt F4 in a way. Where's all my stuff? Hello? Do you guys see my stuff anywhere? My staff are gone. My staff are gone. My staff are gone. You think they all quit? Why? Why would they do that? Oh, that's cashier. No, they're all there. Where'd they go? Bakery. Unloader. They're all in there in the management. Baker's not here. Okay. I mean, they're completely gone. Like, they're there at the end of the night. When you come in the next day, they're there. Like, they weren't anywhere. Not even the baker. No, you're missing the point. There's an evening crew. They should have been, the evening crew should have been there. They're not there. They're not there, you guys. I'm just kidding, but maybe they did quit. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Why wouldn't the evening shift be there, Rena? I mean, I can try to change it. But why wouldn't the evening shift be there? They were before. I'll have to look back at the beginning of the VOD because, no, then it would have been morning. And this is taking a lot longer to load in too. I don't like that. It didn't do that at the very beginning of the night. Hey, Nick Gamer, how are you? Every time I log in when it's nighttime, there are no stop there until I change the day. Okay. Good deal, good deal. Something's wrong with this loading, though. It doesn't ever take this long to load. Not get stuck halfway through like that. It didn't do that when I first started streaming. Okay. That just made me scared. That just made me scared. Maybe you need a Steam or a PC reboot? No, no, no. Shouldn't have to do that. I don't think it's my computer. I think it's the game. 607 people, though. I'm so glad to see you guys. Did you see them all rotate onto their other leg? That was funny. That was funny. Okay. 37,000. Here we go. And we still have 26,000 left. Now we only have 4 more expansions, you guys. 4 more expansions in the warehouse. Let's go see what that looks like. Let's go see what that looks like. Do, 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 do. What did that open? Oh, it opened up back here. Okay. Normal, normal. It's going to open this way. Okay. Not real helpful for right now, but we still have room over here if we need to add more shelves, so that's not a big deal. Whew, you guys, that made me nervous. That made me kind of nervous when I didn't see any people. You know? What was this over here? Oh, that's just the pallet stacker. Okay. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I moved my computer. It wasn't even over there in the first place. Let's look at grocery. Let's look at licenses. We have 26,000 still. So we might be able to add one more license. So this is, do you think that's shampoo? Rena, is that shampoo? Canned peas. If it goes on the shelf, we have shelf space. We have shelf space for the powdered sugar also. Cleaning supply. Cleaning supply. You're awesome. See, if that other thing's a shampoo, I could put it down there. I don't have room for another cleaning supply though. I may have to get another shelf. You have to go get your dinner? Thanks for helping me out. Oh, you're welcome. You have a good night. Shampoo, peas, and cleaning stuff. And cleaning stuff. Well, one's dishwasher. One's dishwashing. This one right here, I think, is dishwashing detergent or whatever. Soap. So I think we're going to have to get a rack, which I'm okay with. We'll get one for the other side on the end. And we're going to send that to the front of the store. Now let's look at products. The peas are gonna go on a shelf. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. Coconut shampoo, okay. Dishwasher tablets, yep. Now, why they had the soup go in the fridge, I really will never know. I'm having a hard time with that still. I'm really having a hard time with it, you guys. I can't help it. I can't help it. Where I am, that's just weird. You know, it just is. Are we gonna have to move the racks over a pinch, do we think? No, I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. Cleaning stuff. You know, that cleaning stuff. I do think we're gonna have to get another warehouse shelf though. I do think we're gonna have to do that as well. You just kind of come out this way with it. No, put it back. Okay, I don't know why it did that. Okay, cleaning products. I haven't priced him yet, but that's okay. We can price him. Oh, we're gonna need 2 shelves of that. We're gonna need 2 shelves of that. Not very many fit on a shelf. Too much. Perfect. Coconut shampoo. Do, 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 do. Wow. Okay. Now this really needs to go over here. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, I hate when I do that. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let me go pause my staff for a minute because I might have to rearrange if the box size will work. And it may not. Okay, let's pause. Yeah, the box may not be big enough. Okay, we're just gonna do this over here for a minute. Because I wanted to move, because there's sugar. I really want to, oh, we can move these. The chips. What are those? Oh, that's cereal. The chips we can put over here somewhere. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have all the baking stuff together. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we have canned peas. Like, I don't have any canned products except for this. Isn't this like tuna fish? Like, what if I... What if I put these together? Because, I mean, there are canned products. You know what I mean? What do you think? I'm going to remove that tag. Yeah, then we'll have 2 canned products together down here. Because I don't really have any other. This is coffee. So that's why it's with the coffee and tea. What is that? Oh, that's rice. Okay, that makes sense. So, really, I bet it's going to have to go in a box like this. No, what does it say? A square box. Is this not a square box? This is a square box, but it's got product in it. Doesn't it? No, it's empty. Oh, well, let's try this one. That is square. Okay, forget it. They're close enough. They're close enough. Okay. It's fine. How many expansions do I have left in the warehouse? 3. 3 in the warehouse. A gazillion. Oh, this is empty too? Oh, that's right. I guess I did empty them all. In the store, I have a ton. Like a ton. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do is Can you come over here and stop? I think we're gonna have to get another storage rack. So we can do storage rack, go to dock 2, and then we'll go get that. So I'm just gonna put this. I'm just gonna put this right here. That's perfect. Oop. I hate when I have my fingers on the wrong keys. It makes us go crazy, doesn't it? That much closer on finishing the grocery, right? I think we still have several licenses to get, but one step closer. One step closer. I think we've done pretty good tonight. We've added some more products. Expanded the warehouse once. Man, some of this just takes time. You know, it just takes time to get all this done. I mean, and good thing, because I mean, like I said earlier, if you rush through a game, then you're done. Like, why would you want to rush, you know? So, I mean, I think we've done pretty good. We've added 4 shampoos. We ordered some baby wipes. And now we've ordered some dishwashing detergent. And then we got our jam over here, and we got canned peas, which, I don't like peas, can you tell? And we added fish sticks over here, right? We added fish sticks. So I think we did pretty good for tonight. You know, like I said, everything just takes time. Like, you just can't rush it. It's a work in progress, and I wouldn't have it any way. That's what I love about simulator games, is to be able to work your way up to everything, you know? So, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. But you guys, we're going to stop here. It's after 9:30 my time. And I do have to get up early to go to work, so I'm going to be winding down and getting ready for bed. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I appreciate all your help and just your company. Just your company. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And until next time, I'll see you soon.